Yo, my name is Ario DeJuice from jobsari.com, and this is jobsari.com official YouTube channel. Before we get started, be sure to check out jobsari.com if you're looking for work. Basically, the website is a job listing website, so we have all types of different job roles. Well, not job roles, but companies that are hiring in different job roles, and of course, all different types of shifts: first, second, or third shift. Full-time, part-time, remote work, in person, on-site. Excuse me. Everything is on the website. So if you're looking for work, definitely check out jobsari.com. I'll leave the link down below in the box of this video, and let's talk. So, real quick, I won't make this a long video, but I do want to discuss some few things about, Liveops. I did a video a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if I released it. I'm not sure, but basically, it's about how an article speaks about the top 7 companies not to work for and the top 7 companies to consider working for remotely, right? So I'm not sure if I think I did. If I did release it, cool. If I didn't, I'm gonna talk about it real quick again. But this car's really going fast. Wow. Anyway, so so jobsari.com was named one of the top 7 companies to work for remotely. Now that's really awesome because I very much talk about Liveops all the time on this YouTube channel because I was a agent for Liveops. I used to work with Liveops. Notice I said with, not for, because you're not a employee for the company. You're not on a W-2 for Liveops, but a 1099. You are an independent contractor. That's what you are, not a W-2 employee. That means you don't get any benefits. No 401k plans, no dental, vision, of course, no healthcare. You're just a 1099 independent contractor, So that's what's going on. That's what I was back in 2019 when I worked for Liveops, and at that time, Liveops was always busy, right? It was like high call volumes back in 2019 before the pandemic. It was busy. Here's the crazy part. I left Liveops 2 months after I was working there. I left 2 months after. I'm not really into customer service. That's just not my thing. So I decided to leave. And yeah, it's just not for me, but it was a great experience. Of course, there's pros and cons, but there's more pros than cons. I will say that that's just my opinion. And before we continue on, I'm not being sponsored. I'm not being paid. There's no affiliate links at the time of this video from Liveops. This is just my testimony, my truth, my experience, and that's what I do here all the time. Just not just promote, but just put out information about my experience with anything. So I'm going to talk about Liveops because I used to work with the company back in 2019 with Bath and Body Works. I think they're going out of business too, right? No, that's Bed Bath and Beyond. Excuse me. I get them mixed up all the time. Bed Bath and Beyond and whatever. So yeah, Liveops was a great experience, and it's just not for me. Again, I'm not into customer service, but I very much do preach how much of a entry level it is working for the company. It's by far to me one of the easiest ways to start working remotely. So that's what I very much believe because that's what I experienced. It was super simple. All you need is the required equipment, which is a strong enough desktop, whether it's a laptop or an actual desktop PC. It cannot be a Mac or a Macintosh computer. So that means no iMacs, no MacBooks or MacBook Pros, nothing to that nature, but strictly PCs, whether it's a laptop or desktop. So you need stuff like that to get started working with the company. You also need a USB headset. You're going to also need, of course, I would recommend getting dual monitors. You don't have to, but it's recommended that I recommend it. It's going to just be a lot of, less stress. Trust me. But here's the thing. I only had one monitor, but I saw how it, could have been a better experience had I had 2 monitors. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you, getting 2 monitors, a nice strong desktop. Again, the laptop is also acceptable, but just make sure it's a PC, not a Mac or an Apple computer. It has to be PC. Once again, the company was a good experience, right? It was the high call volumes were also high after, I left. How did I know this? Since I no longer work for the company or work with the company, I know this information that they still experience high call volumes because I received text messages to this very day from Liveops that they are experiencing high call volumes, and they're asking for their agents or whomever is now scheduled to work if they would like to come in and take some phone calls to make some extra money, because that's how busy they are. They're always looking for help because of the high call volumes. So they were busy before the whole pen thing. I don't want to say the word because I might get flagged. And they were busy, and they are busy after the whole shutdown, right? They're still, because you're working remotely. You're working from home. So that's the beauty of Liveops. You get to work from your very home, set your own schedules, schedule whatever time you want to work. Of course, when their office hours are available, you can schedule whenever you want, whatever time, whatever date. You can work during the holidays. That's what I did. I worked throughout all the major holidays. That's how I was able to make some extra money. They pay you a higher percentage, not percentage, but a higher pay rate, if you decide to work those holidays, those really big holidays as well. You get an incentive if you do this. There's also bonuses available. There's raffles. I mean, it was really good, right? The pros to me is really, to me, just my opinion, but the cons, One of the cons I don't like about the company, and it's nothing too crazy, but it's something I do want to talk about, is when you're looking to schedule your time to work, you have to make sure you are the first to reach or get on the website that they provide to you to go and schedule your time that you want to work. The reason why, to me, that's a problem is because it's first come, first serve. So once they release the hours and times to work, you have to hurry up and get there on the website, like log in and grab whatever is available. It's first come, first serve. Whoever is there to pick up whatever shifts they want, that's what that person gets because they were first in line. So to me, that wasn't cool because at times, not that it happened to me, but at times maybe you want to, maybe you're busy, you can't really access the website that they post the hours for people to take. Maybe you're busy doing something. Maybe you're at your full-time job and you can't go there right now and pick up some hours. So you are left with no work, right? You are left with no work because you were not there on time to pick up those hours. Again, I never experienced that. I was able to always go on the website and get as many hours as I want to work. But I just can imagine someone that maybe has a busy life or schedule and they can't always be on their phones or computer 24/7 to go log in some website and take the hours and book it. To me, that sucks, right? Not a major issue because there's a lot of people that are always looking to trade the hours or to give it up because they maybe have a family emergency or they have to work that day. So there's plenty of hours for people to work. But just keep in mind, it's first come, first serve. Whoever is first in line, that's who gets the hours first. There's nothing you can do about it. It's first come, first serve. And make sure I'm good. Yeah, so again, not a major issue, but that's to me one of the cons that I don't like. Another con is having to only work with PCs. I understand, they have their certain system that they need to operate on the PC, but for many of us, we own MacBooks and Apple computers. Like me, I own like 5 Apple computers at home. We have like 4 laptops and 2 iPads, 4 laptops. Yeah, so it'll be kind of cool to use what I already have and keep it moving. I don't have to go there and go buy an extra computer, because that's what I had to do. I had to go there and I had to go on Amazon and purchase a refurbished desktop, because I don't have a desktop at home. I only use Apple computers. So that could be a downfall for a lot of us who use Apple computers, and we have to go and purchase a desktop computer and do that. So that may be, it's not costly, but it just sucks that you have to spend that kind of money to start working if you don't have a PC, a laptop, or a desktop. Again, not a huge deal, but that's what's going on. Now, if you're looking to purchase equipment, you can log on to jobsalready.com. We also have listings of equipments, the recommended equipments that you will need to have to work with the company. Everything is on the website. So if you don't have any equipment, if you're looking to purchase USB headsets, of course the PCs, whether it's laptop or desktop, monitors, everything is on the website. So jobsalready.com, link down below if you're looking to purchase equipment for your work from home job. Last but not least, what I want to talk about is basically the pay, right? And what I mean by that is this. So there's no paid training, right? You have to train, you have to be trained to know what to do. You have to get certified on these different certs, and you're not being paid to do that. It can take you 2 weeks or whatever. You're not being paid to do that. And you have to get those trainings done and the certs before you start working. So however long it takes you to finish up the training, that's up to you. So again, you're not being paid for it. It took me a week to get everything done, right? It took me a whole week, which is not a long time to me, but there's some people who have a lot more, a busier schedule than I do, and maybe you can only do it at night. I don't know, but that's something to consider, that it's not paid training. It's just not. So I want to make sure I get that out the way. And another thing you have to pay for is the background test. I believe it's like either $25 or $45. Around that price, you have to pay for a background test. They do not, I'm not sure if they hire felons, or I'm not quite sure. So that's something you have to contact Liveops about. If you're a felon, I'm not sure how that works, or if you've done anything with fraud. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I do recommend that you contact support to figure out, do they hire people who have those charges, felony and misdemeanor or fraudulent stuff. Got to find out by them. I don't work for Liveops. I don't know. That might be it for this video. So much love to you. Like I said before, if you're looking to work, if you're not into Liveops or customer service, fear not. If you're looking for work, jobsalready.com, our website is available. Start looking for some work. Definitely become a member of the newsletter. We post emails all the time with updates on new jobs, job listings. So yeah, that's where it's at. Become a member, and we'll go from there. Much love to you. Be safe out there. Catch you on the next video. Peace out.